Pick up a kit from the library to make a paper mache lantern. Put your flour in a low, flat dish and mix with a half cup of water. You might need to add a little more water to get your desired consistency. Mix until there are no lumps and your paste looks like pancake batter. Then inflate your balloon until it's a medium-sized round shape. Tie it off and set to the side. I used a small cup as a stand to hold it in one spot while I did the paper mache. Dip a tissue strip in the paste and wipe off the excess with your fingers. And as you do, make sure each side is evenly coated. Lay this sticky wet paper on the balloon as flat as you can, smoothing down the edges. There was a technical error made when filming the application of the first strip, so you are seeing the application of the second layer, but it is the exact same process. Slowly work your way around covering the balloon in strips, leaving no gaps between strips. Rotate your balloon on the stand to cover everything except the tied end. Once your balloon is fully covered, repeat for a second layer of tissue paper. When applying the first layer, you could probably still see the color of your balloon through the paper, but on your second coat, you should not be able to see any more spots of balloon color. This is how you will know your paper mache layer is sufficient. You might be thinking of adding more paper mache layers to make your lantern stronger. While this will make your design stronger, it will cause problems with your lantern's luminance. If your paper mache is too thick, it will prevent light from going through, making your lantern less bright. So you can add a third strip if you see a weak spot, but try to keep most of your design just 2 layers thick. Once your balloon has 2 solid layers, it's time to add the pressed plants. The tied end is going to be the top of the lantern, so keep that in mind in deciding where to place your plants. I use my fingers to rub some paste in the area where I'm going to place the plants, and then I lay them flat. Those little white boogers in my design are lumps of flour that weren't mixed in all the way, so this is why it's important to mix well. Once all your plants have been placed, you'll need to seal them in with another layer of paste and tissue paper. Lay 1 layer of these moist strips on top of the plants until they're completely covered. You might be able to see that the cup used as a stand has left some indents on my design, so when it's drying, I hang the balloon by the tied end and smooth out the creases. It should be completely dry within 24 hours.
24 hours later.
Once your paper mache is dry, use scissors to pop your balloon. If it gets stuck like mine, just gently push it away from the edges and the balloon will deflate. Then use scissors to cut a larger, more symmetrical hole for the opening. The hole needs to be big enough for you to put your tea light inside. Remove the balloon and use scissors or a hole punch to make holes for the string. This is how your lantern will hang, so make sure the holes aren't too close to the edge or they can tear. Thread the string through the holes and you're almost done. Now you're ready to add your light source. Turn on your tea light and put it inside, making sure that the tea light is facing up. And your lantern is ready for lights out.